Hello YouTube, I'm back, and we're pretty much doing the exact same thing as last time, only this time I'm recording the video in the correct orientation, and my cats are tuckered out, so they're sleeping, so hopefully they'll be quiet. And I also am a little bit more presentable today, and another I know. I actually made a thumbnail this time, so you won't see me going, to start the video, but anyway. Another lo-fi. I still haven't, worked up the funds to get like a nice camera or a nice microphone or anything like that, so we're using the good old iPhone AirPods combo. Not sponsored. That's so silly. I can't believe I said that. Just ignore that one. So, I really need to finish this collage. And I have to find the page that I was looking at. There it is. I have the small pieces cut out from last time that I want to use. So we've got a couple of oh, it's not gonna do the thing, a couple pieces of pottery, some what I think are coins, or maybe like, I'm not sure if these had like clips on the back, if they used to be like brooches or something like that, but these little faces, a couple of those, and this watch that is in two pieces I'm gonna have to put together, and then a set of earrings, which was really hard to cut out. Gosh, I better be careful. Even the little dangly part here. So that is what I'm going to be putting on top in a nice logical collage style. And then I just found the piece that I want to use for like the background. It looks like, let's see what it says here. And that's a fan. So it's like peacocks. It looks like a mosaic on a floor, maybe like an entryway. That is what it looks like. So I'm gonna cut it out and I'm gonna put that kind of in the background and then the other items on top and like around it. That's at least the idea. I might look through and see if I like anything else, but that one, the colors kind of matched. Excuse me. But there was just something else that I opened up that would be neat as well. Oh, this is very cool. This is a wallpaper, it looks like, with birds and little strawberries. It's called Strawberry Thief. How cute. Maybe I should like do some actual ASMR stuff. I can't call myself an ASMR artist if I'm not like tapping or whatever, right? I'm gonna need to get some fingernails before I try doing all that. But hopefully you can enjoy the page turning and more slicing and just the soft speaking, Maybe this will be relaxing for you. Oh, this is very interesting. Victorians celebrated as ostentatiously as they mourned. The music hall programs, Valentine's, and Christmas cards all display a rather self-conscious gaiety. That is this page here. Looks like cards and stamps and things like that. I also realized in my last video I promised you that I would show you the cats, and then I didn't do that. And they are sleeping right now, so this would be the perfect time, but then I have to like move my setup, and I just don't know if I'm prepared for all that, so I will show you the cats, I promise. He's sleeping right now. else do we have here? Oh, these could be interesting. I do still think I'm going to use that mosaic though, because that was almost the perfect size as well. Oh, this is cool. Some orange jewelry. This one here is like an arm. I'll get it closer. Hopefully you can see it. It's an arm holding on to this little ring. So, I'm just gonna get right into this. You know, eventually when I get more, you know, situated and acclimated, maybe I'll have like a little intro I can make, or let's see if this is a relaxing sound. This is my little art kit. I'll flip it around. I have a lot more supplies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I lied. I have to show you the cat. Say hi, buddy. Say hi. You're so cute. His name is Scarlowy, and he's very tired because he's had... Okay, I lied. He was tired. Excuse me. But I seem to have woken him up. He had a very eventful day outside today. Chased a squirrel up a telephone pole. He didn't go up the telephone pole. I was a little worried he was going to, though. And then then the squirrel would not come down. It just sat there for a really long time. So I brought the cats back inside and waited until the squirrel made it to safety before letting them loose again. And for anybody who's panicking about the fact that I let my cats outside, we have a fenced-in yard and they're supervised at all times. And they have their flea and tick medication. Sorry, I keep looking at him because he's so cute. I can't help it. He's just sleeping with half his head out the window. But anyway, where was I? A little art kit. These are like the supplies that I have been using more frequently recently, so I wanted to have them like just ready to go. But I've got some paintbrushes. Sorry, you can't see me. Sorry, I forgot to ask if you were okay with me just painting your face a little bit. Don't worry, the paint is clear, so you won't even be able to tell it's there. This is my big brush that I use to prepare a watercolor page with water. I probably will also use this for Mod Podge. But right now, it's for painting your face. So that's that. Let's see how quietly I can put this back. This is the tool I need, so I'm gonna get that. What else do I have in here? Let's do a little show and tell, shall we? So the brushes are here. I also have this pair of viscose scissors. these on sale. I forget how much they were. Oh, wait. I also have these curve tools. I'm trying to be very quiet because I am not feeling like editing videos yet, you know. I need a new laptop. I've been trying to sell this gaming PC that I inherited, and it's a little, well, it's enormous. It's right down here. It's humongous, so I really don't want it. I don't do PC gaming very much. I typically play PlayStation games, or I used to play a lot of handheld games whenever I did that more. But Best Buy was only going to give me like $150 for it. I was like, excuse me, I could get probably like $700 to $800 for this selling it privately, but you gotta sell it to get the $700 or $800 for it. So I need some buyers. So this is a curve tool. I have 3 of them. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know if my phone is recording the sound. It's supposed to be my AirPods, so if you see me going like this, it's because I'm hoping that I can give you somewhat of a binaural experience. This is the small one, and there's a medium one, and they are a bit different. They have like different shapes, different curves. And then the big one. This one is like got a little hook. I kind of want to get like something to hang it up with. Sorry, I keep looking at my cat. I'm obsessed with him. His little beans are hanging out the other window. So cute. My other cat is a calico. Her name is Reneus. If you go to my my Instagram, which I believe is public, you can definitely see pictures of them. Next we have a roller. And I originally got this to roll the Mod Podge on, well, I did use it for that, but I found that it left like a funny texture, and it also doesn't roll very well. Well, it does now because I really cleaned it. But the first time, I guess I didn't clean it well enough, so it would get stuck, and it would just kind of slide and like drag it. So would you like me to give you a little roller massage? I'm just kind of going like this all across your face. It smells like Mod Podge. I'm so sorry. I promise it's clean. You know, it just like retains the smell. You can just pretend that your collage getting pasted onto a piece of wood and sold in my Etsy shop. I bet you'd sell right away. Lord knows I need it. Next up we have the Mod Podge. French. This is gonna make me look so stupid. Coller, selon et fini à base de. And then Spanish. Pegamento selado y acabado a base de agua. And yes, I know I did not do that very well. I haven't taken a Spanish or French class since 8th grade. Lid sounds. Oh, see, now I'm excited about the ASMR. I originally made this channel just as like I'm just gonna make my art, do some random things, speak softly, so that it's ASMR, but I really do like ASMR, like, as an art form. It's so interesting to me, seeing the different creators make, like, just new triggers, or, like, reimagining other people's triggers, but you cannot ignore the classics. I'll have to get some nails for y'all. We have an unopened gold acrylic paint, metallic gold. Haven't opened it yet, but I plan on using it for this piece actually whenever I have all of the, I literally can't even make sounds with this because I have no fingernails. Maybe I can use something else to tap with. How about my back scratcher? Oh, I don't like that. But anyway, after I put all of this down and seal it on, I think I'm gonna do like maybe like some filigree and some borders with the gold paint. Also, I cannot make myself look into the camera. I keep looking at myself because, girl, you gotta make sure that you're looking okay. You understand? So just don't mind if I'm not like staring into your soul. No, I'm just boring. Oh, this will be a fun one. I'm gonna waste some of this tape for you, so I'll be very grateful. We've got some masking tape. Everyone knows that the roll itself is not the exciting part. Another creature stirs. That's my boyfriend back there. He's about to take a piss. Or not. There's the other cat. I missed the garbage can that's 2 feet from my arm. Okay, what else do we have in here? Well, we've got all these brushes. I'll get the fan brush because we love a little fan brush. And I think that what I might do now is, I know we already brushed you, but this is different. This is like a dusting. I'm dusting something onto your face instead of off of your face. So I'm gonna dip this into my positive energy jar that definitely exists right outside of the frame. Okay, we've got some positive energy on the end of our fan brush. And we're gonna just brush that right on. It is really rude of people to go on with their day, and I can't speak apparently. Rude of people to exist, make sounds, do the things that they do in their daily lives while I'm making a video. You think they would know? They would just know. I think you could use one more coat. I think we're gonna see a lot of faces. I make a lot of faces. I feel like I just can't help but express my feelings through my face in crazy ways. I got some pretty big wrinkles on my forehead. Pretty much these 2 big lines, because I'm always we're almost done, and then we'll make some art. I'm gonna do 2 at a time here, because these go together. So this is, I think it's technically called a gravity pencil, but I'm not sure why. So, oh god, I don't have much lead left. I have this tiny piece of lead. It is usually pretty long. And the pencil has a little gripper to hold the lead in place wherever you place it. It's very nice. There's no eraser. You use a big girl eraser. That's filthy, because I use it a lot. I'm always making mistakes. And the way that I sharpen this is with this little sandpaper palette. So it's not focusing, whatever. Let's see if this is a relaxing sound. You just kind of twist it while you rub. I'm not doing it very hard though. And it sharpens it into a fine point. Last but not least, I've got these Posca markers. And these are just acrylic markers, acrylic paint markers. So they work really well as opposed to like regular markers, because they are depositing paint instead of like a lighter water-based, well, this is water-based, but like a lighter, thinner ink. So like if I were to take, here, I'll open my drawer, for example. I have a bunch of like regular markers. If I were to try and draw on something that already has pigment on it, with those, it wouldn't cover it up. It would maybe even just smear around. But these will paint right over top. And I keep the black and white ones out because that tends to be the colors that I use for the collages. If I had one nearby, I would show you what I mean. But I had basically put the collage on the surface, and then I did the line painting over it. Just adding my own lines just wherever they like made sense, I guess, to me. I guess it could make sense to me, not to anybody else. Okay, let's put these back. We've made it. This is my X-Acto blade I showed you last time. I'm just gonna slice this page out because I had been tearing them before, and I came way too close to ruining one of the images that I wanted to use. Oh, I didn't cut deep enough. I just want to score it. Y'all, I'm a bad artist. I'm trying not to cut through like a bunch of pages at the same time. There we go. Let's say goodbye to Victorian Antiques by Nathaniel Harris for now. Doing this backwards is hard. Victorian Antiques. Nathaniel Harris. Okay, that goes right up there. I had a piece of paper that I was previously using to buffer between my desk and my knife. But I don't seem to have it, so I'm going to get this book right back and just use the back. Okay. Let's begin. Y'all want to see this? You still can't see it. But at least you can see what I'm doing. A little bit better. I'm very thankful to have a steady hand. If you do artwork of your own, you should tell me in the comments what you like to do. Maybe we could talk more about art. I also am a huge music fan. Progressive rock is my all-time favorite genre. And Pink Floyd is almost always in my, like, Spotify Top 100, or, well, yeah, Spotify Top 100, and also my top artists. A lot of times. My favorite album is Metal. Saint-Tropez is one of my favorite songs. And I also really love What's the Deal? What's the deal? You want to hear my horrible British accent? Well, that's too bad. You got a little taste. That's all you get. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be cutting out anymore, so I'm going to put the camera back up. Welcome back to my face. I do not think I'm going to need this page anymore. Oh, let's do a little rip sound. And how about some gripping? This time. Goodbye again, Victorian Antiques by Nathaniel Harris. Oh, I should have lit a candle for you guys. Oh well, too late. Okay. I should have left the camera down there, shouldn't I? Down you go. Hello. Here's the tray and all of its contents, which I'm going to dump. So, this is the part where we make decisions, important decisions, on where to put all of these items. So I'm just going to organize these a little bit. We've got our pottery over here, our little faces here, jewelry there. Okay. And our beautiful pillow. Peacock. There it is. Okay. So I want to just lay this out to start, I think. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So my goal was to cover these flowers on here. And this allows me to do just that without having to like meticulously organize them all. I think I'm just gonna like put this on here. Okay. First, I also drew a very light penciled circle, oval. I'm gonna get down here. An oval, so that I would know like the general area I want to keep the items in and where I may do my gold filigree. Get more lid sounds. Oh, some of my favorite. Oh, I just gave myself tingles. Okay. I'm just going. Oh god, it smells so bad. I'm just gonna put a little bit, a little globule right here. And I'm gonna use my full-on ballet. I hope that is not super loud and can just be background noise. Let's continue. Getting our medium brush here. I'm just gonna paint it on the whole thing. Just the bottom of the tray. If it gets on the edges, it's no big deal, but I would prefer it not to. Because it does add a different, like a kind of a sheen. So this already is a little bit, oh, well, I already messed that up. No biggie. It's already a little bit glossy, but I'm gonna try and work somewhat quickly to get these on here, which means I'm gonna have to make quick decisions. Not my forte. There's something random about the word forte. I had an English teacher, 9th grade, who I loved dearly. He was very funny. And he made it a point to tell us that the correct pronunciation is actually fort and not forte. Fort? I'm not saying that. So I will continue to say forte until the day I die. I'm just gonna stick that there. Hopefully it doesn't dry too quickly. So let's put our crease here. Just smoothing it out. Make sure it's all pressed down. Getting the corners, the edges. Those are the first things to raise. These losers. Okay. I mowed my grass yesterday. Don't know why everyone feels like today is the day to do theirs. Okay. So now that that is down, I need to go over top of it with the Mod Podge, because there will be some things on top of it. Okay. So first, I'm gonna put this big piece, this cute little vase, over to the left here to cover up the rest of these flowers. And just because I think that that's a good spot for it, frankly. And what I'm thinking is, we'll do a little bit of asymmetrical symmetry, if you will. Asymmetrical symmetry, so that's the biggest cutout that I have. But I do have some other pottery pieces. So I have 3, 2 small ones and 1 medium one. So I think what I'm gonna do is put the medium one on the other side, like that. And I will show you whenever I have these all laid out. Don't you worry. Make sure these are pressed down nicely. And then gonna go over top of those as well. Don't really have a lot left of my brush here. And then the small one, I'm gonna put over here as well. One of them, actually, you know what? This one is more of a green color. This is more of a matching blue to the one, so I'm gonna flip-flop them. I'm gonna put the matching blue one on this side. It's like a little teacup. Teacup over here. And this little saucer. I assume this like would hold sugar or something for tea or what have you. Itchy leg. This is gonna go over here on this side. Yes, I like that a lot. Okay, this is what we have so far. Cute. So now, I think I'm going to put what I was thinking about doing, since these are separated and there's no way to really put them together in like a perfect way, like you're always gonna be able to tell that they were cut apart. So I think I might make it one on this side, the other on this side, as if they're transcending time and space altogether through like a portal, if you will. If that makes sense at all. Now, what I think I'm going to do is lift part of the one I put over here very carefully. You can see like the words on the back of it. That's gross. I don't want to gum that up if I can help it. And then I'm gonna make sure that this is all still wet. I'm gonna put it under the neck of the I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God, I'm messing up here today. I'm just gonna stick this brush right in here. Just dip it in. And go over top. So that the neck of the vase goes on top of that as such. Leave this out here. Okay. Now, I think is where I'm gonna get into the faces. I kind of want them to be like in the middle. So I think I'm gonna take this this big one here. If anyone knows who this is, I forgot to read in the book. And I'm gonna put her right here to try and cover the, oh shoot, that's not sticky anymore. It was a little sticky, but not sticky enough for my liking. I'm gonna put her right here to cover up that seam where I had to make that cut. Like that. weave. I think this is where I'm gonna put the other side of the watch. So maybe I should have left that up just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. This is so sharp, I don't know why I feel so comfortable touching that. Okay, get a little bit more Mod Podge under here. And I'm going to put it right there. So see, it gives the illusion that it's just going straight across, even though one side is clearly longer than the other. We're not here for historical accuracy, folks. We're here to make art. Okay. Next, I'm gonna need to replenish this a bit. I'm just gonna go right over top of everything we've put down because it's also like a seal. So it adheres, it seals, does it all, varnishes. So I'm trying to move a little bit quickly. So now I kind of want these faces actually to be in kind of a cluster. So I'm gonna take this tiny one and put it right on top, but also sort of under. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Of the watch that we just put down. Yeah, like that. Gotta get some of that under there. So see how that's like underneath? Yeah, I like that. And I'm just gonna kind of trail these faces down and around that top section. So this one's gonna go on top of the other side. These are just kind of getting placed a little bit more like haphazardly around. Like they're kind of scattered. Though I do want them all to be pretty straight up and down. Do a little overlapping. Let's get this face up a little bit over here if I can. Yeah, there we go. Eventually, maybe I'll be able to have a setup where you can see what I'm doing. Actually, I might be able to make that happen for you next time. We're not doing that today, though. Okay. Get under there again. Good. Now let's get that gal under there. And please tell me if I am not being relaxing enough. Like if I know my setup quality isn't like the greatest at the moment, but that's no excuse. Lots of people do really relaxing lo-fi. But I really hate when people do lo-fi and it's just like not quiet. So I don't want to be that guy. Okay. Now this is a dude Who is this? It's like some guy. It's like a knight. Got like a knight's helmet on. Curly beard. So I think I'm gonna put this one down here in the edge. Oh, that is not sticky over there. Oh, I can't get it up. There we go. When this is all on here, I'm going to do another layer of the varnish. Okay, I think, yeah, all I have left are these earrings now. I feel like we're very heavy to the right, so I'm going to put them over here. My boyfriend's in a meeting right now. Hopefully you can't hear him too much. He is a tax accountant, and tax season just ended, so it is great news for everybody in this house, because tax season sucks for accountants. Okay, so one there, and then this one I'm going to put kind of sideways. Not enough right there. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm so excited. Oh, there's a big glob of varnish right here. I need to get rid of that. So I'm gonna push that air bubble out of there. Okay. Actually, before I show you, I'm gonna do my one big coat of varnish. And for this, I'm going to just do that. Thank you to, I meant to say this way earlier and I forgot, but I was very surprised that I already had a couple of commenters and subscribers. I kind of figured that the algorithm was gonna, I don't know, not do me any favors right away. Not that I'm like booming already, but to those of you who are already hanging out, I really appreciate you, because yeah, that's what we're here for, right? Give people some relaxation and get to know each other, hang out, be pals, what have you. Okay. So, I want all my brush strokes to be in the same directions here. So when I show this to you, it's going to look very like milky, cloudy kind of, but when this dries, it will not look that way. Ready for some more light sounds? to rinse this brush off. Oh. Okay. Just want to make sure that this isn't like globbing anywhere. Is that a word? I'm making it a word. Don't want any globs. Okay, so again, ignore the sheen. Oh, I almost just dropped that. That would have been so loud. So this is what we've got. I really like the layout. I like that it's like symmetrical but not symmetrical at the same time. And it'll be more of like a shape once I can do the gold around it. So I'm very excited for that, but I've got to let this dry first, so. Thanks for hanging out. Here, let's do this real quick. Thank you for watching, if you watched. And let me know what more you'd like to see from me. If you want me to keep doing these art videos. I definitely got into more than I expected to today. I did some tingly bits. A term I love that Karuna Satori uses. Tingly bit. So maybe doing some more trigger videos that are specific. I'm not sure if I'm ready to venture into the world of role plays yet. Maybe we'll get there someday. I love watching them. Those are like my favorite category to watch, but I don't know. I'm just starting, so we'll see. But I mean, I'm sure I'll be doing more of these art videos if you really like them. But if you have any suggestions, I'm gonna have to listen to this and hope to God that the last 20 minutes of my video isn't ruined because of that lawnmower outside, but I personally don't mind whenever I watch ASMR YouTubers when they are like, oh, I had to edit that airplane out, or oh, I had to edit that car out. I'm like, girl. Oh, that's not always girl, but you know. Like, you don't need to do all that. Like, it's okay. At least for me. I don't really know what everyone else thinks, but it does not bother me at all. I'm like, oh, an airplane. Doesn't wake me up. It's usually quiet enough that it's not a big deal, but we'll find out if that is way too loud. But anyway, leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a positive energy, leave a something. And I will see you next time. Toodles.